sarcastically. Yeah, I know this cat in Costa Rica, and the boss is going to take real good care of us. We all gonna make more money than we ever dreamed of. We can kick it in Costa Rica for a few years until I can build my own dynasty and bring my father's down. Then Houston can be ours for the taking. Swag, Tyler, Travis, and Paco's boys were saying, hell yeah, anything to get out of this hellhole. Brad couldn't believe how his cousin and his boys were acting. He was greatly disappointed. They kept making the same mistake over and over again, and even though Brad had agreed to go along with the plan, he didn't want to. There was nothing to be happy about. He just wanted out, and he didn't give a damn about running the streets with men like Paco. And shame on the others for wanting to be down with him. Yo, B, you with us or what, bro? Paco asked. Brad pretended as if he didn't hear him. What you say, man? You down with us or what? Paco smiled. Yeah, I'm down for whatever. Cool, gentlemen. In a few short days, we will be free and very rich men. Paco raised his cup. To the future. To the future, everyone toasted, raising their cups. Goodbye, fellas, Brad thought, while taking a sip of his drink. I'm so glad this is almost over. In prison that night, Paco held a little party for all the inmates in the cell, with jerk chicken, barbecue ribs, corn on the cob, white rice, and cake. No one, not even the faculty at the prison, questioned Paco about having the party. Since he was an ex-member of the Hernandez Cartel, he still had money everywhere, and with money, people always respected him. He had the power, no doubt. All of the prisoners ate like they never had food before. Hell, they hadn't had good food like that in a minute. One prisoner said, "This feast is even better than sex and Christmas combined." All of the inmates laughed. Paco watched as everyone was enjoying the food. Eat up, 'cause it will be your last meal. As everyone was enjoying their meal, the officer brought a big orange water dispenser, which contained red Kool-Aid. Each prisoner grabbed a cup, but Paco warned his crew, Brad, Swag, Tyler, and Travis, not to drink it unless they wanted to meet their maker sooner than later. Paco proposed a toast to life and blessings, but in his mind, the real toast he wanted to say was "fuck you all and good luck in hell." All the prisoners ate and drank until it got quiet, and quieter. The cell went to a deathful silence. Brad and the fellas were scared shitless. Brad looked over and saw his boy Stan, who was now dead to the world. His eyes were wide open and without a blink. Good luck in the afterlife, my friend. He tried to hold in his tears. Brad knew that he did wrong by his friend, abandoned Stan when he needed Brad the most. He knew he had to reap it later, but for now, all he wanted to do was get the hell out of prison, check up on Diamond, and get out of Brazil with her by his side. There was a clicking sound, and then the cell door opened. "Come on," Paco said. Everyone followed his lead out of the cell. Brad stopped one moment to look back at Stan. "Deuces, my friend," he said in a whisper. When he was heading out to meet his boys, out of nowhere someone jumped on Brad's back, pulling him down. The crew pivoted to see what was going on. They saw that it was Brad and Stan fighting after they thought everyone in the cell was dead. "You ain't going no damn where," Stan hissed like a demon. "You gonna stay in here with me and be the new bitch." "Get off me," Brad said, pushing him back and then putting him into a headlock. Stan was no longer a nice, funny guy Brad used to work and hang out with anymore. Stan had turned into a wild beast, thirsty for blood, but Brad couldn't blame him. Brad had sacrificed his friend to the wolves. Seeing and hearing his friend being beaten, raped,